Hey guys, and welcome back to Progressive Watch. So, some great improvements on the McDonald's versus the employees. As the In These Times reports, and I quote, on Friday, the National Labor Relations Board issued 13 complaints involving 78 charges by workers that McDonald's USA and many of its franchises broke the law by interfering with collective efforts to organize and improve worker conditions. So before, what McDonald's claimed is that they were independent of their franchises, that their franchises were the sole people in charge of the wages and their ability to unionize, and they had no stake over this. And what is so amazing about this announcement is the fact that, and I quote, the NLRB's complaint is that the board defines McDonald's as a joint employer with its franchises, and thus sharing responsibility. So guys, that's the key thing to note right here. It's saying that McDonald's is just as liable as its franchises are for suppressing unionization, paying starvation wages, and all of these things against its employees. So if this is passed and these complaints are found guilty in McDonald's, here's what's going to happen for your guys' information. First off, they're going to be liable, McDonald's will be, to pay back what it owes to its employees and the benefits and all the pain they had to go through. So they're going to be liable to pay for this. And McDonald's is not going to want to keep paying out these claims. So they're going to start monitoring their franchises more to ensure that, these workers have their basic rights and that they can unionize and they can try to get, a living wage, about $15, right? But the only way that can happen and that more violations don't occur in the future is that the National Labor Relations Board actually monitors McDonald's and makes sure that more violations do not occur in the future. That's the big thing. But number 3, the most important point of this whole aspect is that now McDonald's employees can form a giant union against McDonald's itself and not just its individual franchises. Because before, it would have to be a small group of people working against the individual franchises within McDonald's to fight for their raises. Now what's going to occur is that you will have to implement joint, universal wages and other things that will occur throughout McDonald's, and it will be easier because it'll be unilateral and they can form one giant voice instead of 30 small voices going together. This is a great step in the right direction, because the best part is that if we can raise these wages, if we can get them to a decent wage of at least $12 or $13, the fantastic part is we can lift them out of their starvation wages so that we no longer have to provide them with food stamps, with supplied housing and all that kind of stuff. Because just as the In These Times reports, in fact, because of the low wages these employees are paid, the prices add up to $7 billion that the government has to pay out every single year to these employees. Guys, they're paid so little, so freaking little, that regardless of what happens, the government has to step in and pay them an immense amount of money to make sure that they live, that they don't starve to death. So guys, if we can raise them out of this, the government's going to save a multitude of money. I mean, let's not have welfare for McDonald's. Let's have welfare for the people who actually need it. Let's support the people who actually need it. McDonald's is thriving, and this is absolutely horrendous what's been occurring, and I'm very happy about these complaints. I hope they stick. I hope it gets passed. Thank you.